Shut up and sit down.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening guys, welcome to Chris is Talking, and this is my weekly manga review for One Piece, and this is for chapter 8 for 1. Now this is a really good chapter. Now I like how it started with showing us Whitebeard, or the ghost of Whitebeard on the front cover, which is very interesting. I don't know why they did that, but it was cool to see him. Like it's always nice to see characters that you know won't come back into the story at any time, and there isn't really going to be fillers unless there's flashbacks. So yeah, it's pretty chill to see Whitebeard, especially in this part of the arcs dealing with the Yonkos and all those kind of stuff. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Whitebeard out the way. Second of all, this chapter kind of showed us a bit more of the Sanji's flashbacks and what was going on and how he's being treated while he had the iron mask on whilst he's in prison. Now when he was in prison, he wasn't totally starving. The Judge Vinsmoke actually did send him chefs and stuff to give him proper meals whilst he was down there. It's just that he wanted him to basically not be existent to the general public, so he didn't want people to know that Sanji was alive anymore. He basically just gave up on Sanji, which is pretty fucking cruel considering that Sanji's brothers even came and then they even tormented him at one point of the chapter, saying, oh, he probably pretended, well, he probably acted that he was dead to the public because he really did want you dead. Which is so cruel considering we get to see the connection between Sanji's brothers and Judge Vinsmoke when he's talking to them. He's like, oh, my perfect children. And I think that's just fucking, it's just cruel, man. It's super cruel. This really does show us exactly why Sanji has such resentment, why he doesn't, so much regret, how he just hates his family. And yeah, man, Sanji has it pretty bad, and it's pretty unfortunate that he has to take the L for so long because of the whole handcuffs thing, and because of the whole, what's it called again, the whole marriage thing, and now the chef Zephyr, Black Leg Zephyr, he could be taken out at any point. So Sanji's in a point where he's like, shit, what do I do? And seeing more situations of Sanji being tormented when he was a kid is so unfortunate. One good thing we did, well, not one good thing, something that we did get to see in this chapter is we got to finally see Sanji's mum. I was wondering, is she dead? Is she alive? We know in the present time she's not alive, but in the flashback, at that point of when Sanji was being held captive, Sanji's mum was alive. I don't know whether he was leaving the prison to go see his mum, or whether they were going back and forth within certain parts of the flashback. So I've only read it once, so maybe I should just have a reread for it again. But at some points I was like, wait, so is he in prison or is he visiting his mum? Sorry guys. So he's I'm not really sure what's going on here, but we do get to see Sanji's mum. She's loving to hell. She loves Sanji like some craziness. Sanji, at this point when he was a kid, he couldn't cook for shit, and he hadn't had his experience as a chef. But we do know that he did used to make food, but it used to normally be for the rats. And as we all know, rats eat anything. So Sanji didn't really have a good rapport. Oh no, he didn't really have a good feedback from anybody. So the food he was making was the food he was making, but he just enjoyed cooking food. Now we see that when he went to go bring the food to his mum, the servants, not the servants, the maids, I think they're the maids. The maid, she was like, oh, let me taste it, and then from her expression, it was just foul. If you guys have seen Hitman Reborn or Kateko Hitman Reborn, you noticed it kind of reminded me of the lady with the poison ability. It's hilarious, but basically, yeah, it reminded me of that. This was a really good chapter because we got to see some of that. At the end of the chapter, we also got to see the continuation of Luffy versus Cracker. And what's kind of crazy is that we see that the fight had been going on for 11 hours. 11 hours. That shit is crazy. But Luffy had been replenishing his energy by eating the Cracker soldiers, the biscuit soldiers that Cracker was sending out. So it's kind of all right, so Cracker's, he's holding his own. He's not really taking any energy from anywhere. He's just kind of standing fighting Luffy and Gear Forth continuously for 11 hours. Now we know Gear Forth has a time limit, so it's either he was running away and coming back, or whether the biscuits that he was eating was giving him continuous energy to keep going. We do see Nami. Oh, my apologies, brain fart, just woke up, so We do see Nami in the background, and Nami seems like she was helping him, so I don't know how exactly she was helping him. Maybe she was doing a mirror tempo to make it seem like if there was more of Luffy, or maybe she was doing something, but Nami's there. Luffy obviously can't go 1000% all out, not there is such thing as 1000%, but he can't go 1000% all out because we know what the King Kong gun would do to the island. Like Dressrosa, it would tear shit up. So yeah, so I'm interested to see where this fight's gonna go. We now see why it was the next morning, and we never got to have any confirmation of who won in that fight because the fight is still going on. So crazy shit. So yeah, in the flashback we got to see the fact that Raiju, she was actually the one who opened the bars for Sanji and told Sanji, you need to go away, you need to run away, like these people, like they're gonna kill you, you're not really wanted here. And it's nuts because she actually explains it's not like she's on Sanji's side, it's just that she can't stand back and watch all of this happening, but she can't obviously like stand up for him because then she'll be victimized as well. Whether she'd be able to be victimized that bad, because it shows that she is as strong as the others, so maybe she could handle her own, but against three of them, I really doubt it. And so it's kind of like shows the whole moral grey area that humans have, where we can be nice, but sometimes we can only be nice if it's in the benefit of ourselves, and sometimes you can only be as nice as you can be in certain situations, which is what Raiju was showing. Sorry about that. We also see that once Sanji left, he actually ended up bumping into Judge Vinsmoke, and Judge Vinsmoke actually even ends up saying to him, look, I should have killed you, blah blah, but I can't kill you. And Sanji's like, what the hell? And then so that's why Judge Vinsmoke was like, yes, we just locked you away, like you're nothing, you're worthless. And when Sanji actually even takes out the knife and he's like, you know what, forget this, and he's only a kid, goes to go attack Judge Vinsmoke even ends up saying, look, the fact that you're coming towards me with a knife, I'm pretty proud of you, but now this gives me a reason to eliminate you. Then we get to see that the whole German 66 island, which is continuously moving, ended up hitting like the Grand Line apparently. So this is some crazy shit, which ended up kind of disrupting that whole fight, and then he ended up managing to run away. Well, Judge Vinsmoke did some scar shit and was like, look, you need to get out of here, you're not wanted here, and don't you dare let people know your last name, you're nothing, you're nobody. And I'm like, whoa, this is it's a bit much, man. It's a bit much to be spoken to like that. So yeah, so that was this chapter. And what did you guys think of it? Were you guys surprised to see Luffy still fighting? Who do you think is going to win this fight? And if Luffy's been going on for 11 hours, do you think he's been running away and coming back? Do you think Nami's been helping him? What are your thoughts on the fight? And do you think that we should have a bit of a flashback showing more of that fight? Yeah, so Raiju, turns out to be that she wasn't totally bad. It was kind of obvious a bit that she'd be the one helping Sanji, but I'd like to know more of her motives. I would like to know more about Sanji's mum. We also get to see where Sanji gets the whole idea of the all blue from, and why he's so loving to women, because obviously Raiju helping him, and then his mother being so kind and loving. So it's like we do see these connections and parts of Sanji's character development and character traits grow from child to a man, and we kind of understand why he's been how he's been. So yeah, so more world building, a lot of character development, story progression as well. And yeah, so this is a really good chapter. Hope you guys enjoyed this review, and do subscribe obviously, because it means the world to me, and also it means that I know you guys are liking this stuff. If you like this video, give it a like, thumbs up, all that good stuff, and leave comments and things. What was that? Things. But yeah, Chris is talking. Have a great day. Peace.